Hello. It has been quite some time since I've done anything really. But we're going to look at this game, Gamma Void. I almost mispronounced that. This game is actually not still called Gamma Void. It was called Gamma Void when I was actually personally contacted about it, which is always a super flattering thing to do. Yes, it was called Gamma Void when I contacted about it. This is the version that I was given access to for the purpose of possibly doing a video or just looking at, which is really cool. And it's currently called Reassembly. The current build is it came out in August, and yeah, this is a really cool game. You can kind of see it in the corner there. Ships are made out of sort of basic shapes, and the shapes kind of get sucked in and rebuilt when things are broken off. Why don't we get into it? Slot 0 is empty. Okay. Slot 0 used to have used to have a save in it, but it got messed up a little bit. Okay, fractions fighting aimlessly for centuries with your leadership. Maybe something can be accomplished. Destroy enemy leaders and activate the 4 ancient stations. Nearest target is on your map. That's the basic objectives. I'm gathering resources. I've got different things in here. Use right mouse to launch secondary weapon. Pick up a larger resource circle. Is this a larger resource circle? Ah, there we go. And now, this is where the building is. I press 1, and there's a lot of things you can do. Yeah, there's tons of shapes. They can be scaled up, scaled down. You have massive, ridiculously big boosters. What's a really important piece though is a factory, because that lets you create more ships for your faction, and of course weapons are also important. Power generators generate power, and all this stuff. This thing doesn't actually have a power generator on it because command modules generate a little bit of power, but let's try to get a factory on this thing. We're gonna need, yeah, some more like that. We can rotate that around, and you can make massive things. So now we've got a little bit more mass. We've also got quite a bit more, gotten quite a bit slower. That ship has factories. Those would be like your respawn points when you die. My current objective is to go and kill an enemy, and then enemies drop resources. That's just all the tutorial sort of stuff. 2 is to make a new ship. 3 is to create a child. And then I think you press F to spawn a child? Yes, you press F to spawn a child. That's why the factories are important. And then, since that thing has a triangle around it, that means it's following me. And then you can press tab into command mode and choose a bunch of other ships to follow you as well. I'm gonna go use a weapon to destroy an enemy ship. Now, we're not doing a playthrough of this game. It's definitely an alpha, work in progress. Content-wise, there's really nothing more than well, as far as I know, there's not much more than building up your ships, but building ships is very fun, and building up a fleet. And then the objectives they talked about, the relics to activate, which kind of just stay in the vicinity. That's how that works. Can I look at a map? Yes, we've got a map. And where am I in this map? I can't really see. Oh, there I am. Actually, I'm probably more like there. The map runs over to the other side. And yeah, there's different color-coded faction zones. And all this stuff is destructible. I'm going to crash. I can shoot down, these are plants made up of little pieces, and I can shoot them down. And sometimes they'll give off resources as well. If I focus enough fire on this stone, I could shoot resources out of it. But I don't, as far as I know, mining for resources isn't really a thing. But yeah, let's look for an enemy. And actually, before we look for an enemy, let's beef this thing up quite a bit, because I fully expect to get to get wrecked by any sort of enemy, because combat in this game is not forgiving. There is a whole lot of firepower that can be thrown at you at once. Let's do something like that. I want to... Actually, I don't. I want these missile launchers to be on the outside. Ah, nope. I just grabbed the missile, not the missile launcher. That's brilliant. I want the missile to be there, but the missile launcher stays there. I'm just going to make it harder to get at my command module, because that is an important thing to protect. That can't... See, you can get lots of weird little cases like this where those two won't connect, just because how the geometry is weird. As well. Will that connect to both of them? No, it won't. Ah, it's so close. Okay, but I want a lot more guns. What's this right here? That's a plasma cannon. Oh, that's a big plasma cannon. There we go. Small plasma cannon. You see, it's taking away from our resources to upgrade. These defense cannons fire automatically. And this ship is hideous, but when I was playing this before, I was taking hours just messing around, and then like I just wanted a bigger ship, so I had to get a whole lot more resources. Did I destroy it? I guess I didn't destroy it. Can I destroy that one? No. Why am I so slow? Can I destroy this one? Your ship doesn't point to your mouse, to your cursor, which can make maneuvering tricky if you've built a round ship that you can't quite figure out or remember which way is forward. So, I don't think I'm actually going to get to do this, but we have a red triangle there, and that I think is going to be a faction leader, which we're going to see how big some of the AI ships are if we go up to it. I mean, it's going to be instant death, but I want you to see it because they can be really cool looking. One thing I would really like is, see, that's not even it. But that is quite big. My ship is so slow. More boosters. More boosters needed. boosters. Okay. Oh my, I'm gonna get killed just by this thing. Yep. Destroyed. And now all those people have left, and I go back to the nearest friendly factory, which in this case was this station inside a thing. Oh, and it had a bunch of supplies to give me as well. But we're gonna try to make it past that thing and go see what this oh, no space to spawn. Yeah, that's another thing. I have blocked off my my factory. So if there's no adjacent blocks, then I can't fire, or I can't let's put those on the front. Actually, let's get more of them. No, not that. If there's no space, it won't be able to spawn anything. That should be good. Can I fit a micro booster right there? Yes, I can. Those things are so tiny. Yes. Regular boosters right there. Okay, and do I have enough for more missile launchers? Probably not. Oh yeah, I do. And that does have enough room to work properly still. It's so cool how the shapes get drawn and filled in like that. Message awaiting. Press enter to view. Ship is destroyed. Program is beamed back to the nearest factory. Yes. Going to bombard you with missiles. Yay! Technically, I completed objective. That ship has shields on it, but I have a lot of firepower. Okay. So I'm gonna start spawning some child ships. Do I need a generator? I don't need a generator. I thought I already had a generator. I want to go find the boss. Oh my goodness, what just... Oh, okay. My entire front end just got shot off. Yeah, the block system really allows for cool dynamic things, and after a while though, see, everything gets rebuilt on. But yeah, let's go find that. Oh, is that it? That's not it. No. It's up here. And it's gonna... What? Why is this... Okay. Okay. I guess it marked my targets in order of magnitude. I need to go find something scary. I'm gonna find something scary to end this off on, because that was disappointing, to say the least. Okay, I could replace this with the power generator. That's the same size. There you go. And come on. That's a thing. That's a wreckage of a thing. Oh, okay. I was getting shot by plants. I forgot those did that. Yes. Reinterfacing. Other AI ships, like this one right here, they'll actually gather broken pieces off of other ships. That's why this little ship here has a factory jutting off on it in the weirdest direction, and then a turret that looks like it's from another faction. Yeah, it's just kind of weird like that. Ow. Crashing does damage blocks. So you do want to make sure you don't do that. I just want to find something big and scary right now, though. puny. See, I just drove past and killed him. That's a pretty big one. I mean, not nearly as big as what I was talking about. And the music comes back. It's a very atmospheric game. It's a very cool atmosphere. It's very calming. Music with the... I don't even say the visuals are not even really simple. It's just lots of simple shapes, but then really colorful and nice nice particle effects. It's a very cool looking game. Like just those thruster trails coming off my ship. Very cool looking. It's all very smooth. And all the little points of light that are all the weapons being fired. And it's very cool when there's a big fight going on and things are getting destroyed and rebuilt left and right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that little guy just one-shot me. So I guess I'm actually not gonna be able to show you anything big, but like take this and then do this and then like put 50 of these together. like this. This is how you build ships. Copy, paste. Alright, save changes. What do I end up looking like? Oh. Well, that was unexpected, actually. I ended up looking perfectly normal. Alright, but I think that's all the time we have for this game. Yeah. It looks really cool. It looks like it has a lot of potential. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.